Hello.
Hello.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you, sir?
So practice చేసావా నేను ఏమన్నా
ఫంక్షన్స్ వరకే చేస్తాను సార్. అది నేను కూడా కొంచెం హెల్త్ వల్ల చేయలేదు.
సరే
ఇది
ఏంటది?
హెల్త్ కొంచెం బాగాలేకుండే అందుకు చేయలేదు సార్.
ఓకే ఇప్పుడు అంతా
ఓకే. ఇది స్ట్రింగ్ ఫంక్షన్స్ డిస్కస్ చేసేసాం కదా సార్.
అవును.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
డౌటా?
అది కాదు సార్. అది రికార్డింగ్ మిస్ అయింది, అందుకు డౌట్ వచ్చింది. ఆల్రెడీ డిస్కస్ చేసేసాము అది.
ఓకే అక్కడ దొరకట్లేదు అది.
అవును సార్, అందుకు చూశాను అనమాట.
మేబీ మనం ఏమన్నా రికార్డింగ్ మిస్ అయ్యిందా చూడడం.
అదే
ఆటోమేటిక్ రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది
అది.
మేబీ
ఒకసారి తనని అడుగుతాను.
ఓకే అక్కడ కూడా లేదంటే మనం రికార్డింగ్ మిస్ చేసినట్టు.
ఓకే ఓకే.
మనకు కావాలంటే మరి ఒకసారి నువ్వు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. ఏ టాపిక్ కంప్లీట్ చేసాం లాస్ట్ వీక్?
ఇది సబ్ క్వైరీస్.
ఓకే సో ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి అందులో?
విన్నా సార్, అది ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. ఈరోజు సిటీ డిస్కస్ చేయాలి. సబ్ క్వైరీస్ అండ్ సిటీ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాం ఆ రోజు.
సిటీస్ వ్యూస్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం.
ఓకే.
జాయిన్స్ ఫినిష్ చేస్తాం కదా?
అవును సార్.
ఓకే
అది యాక్చువల్గా అయితే సబ్స్ట్రింగ్ అండ్ ప్యాట్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆ రోజు నువ్వు ట్రై చేయి అన్నారు, అందుకు నేను చూద్దామని చూసా.
ఓకే
రికాల్ చేసుకుందామని.
నీకు క్యార్ ఇండెక్స్ చెప్పాను కదా?
క్యార్ ఇండెక్స్ చెప్పారు.
ఓకే నువ్వు ప్యాట్ ఇండెక్స్ చూద్దాం. సో క్యార్ ఇండెక్స్ అంటే క్యారెక్టర్ ఇండెక్స్, ప్యాట్ ఇండెక్స్ అంటే ప్యాటర్న్ ఇండెక్స్. సో క్యార్ ఇండెక్స్ లో ఏమంటే ఒక స్ట్రింగ్, ఒక ఆల్ఫాబెట్ ఇస్తాం, ఒక క్యారెక్టర్ ఇస్తాం. ఎనీ క్యారెక్టర్ పర్సెంటేజ్ కానీ ఎనీ సింబల్ కానీ ఒక ఆల్ఫాబెట్ కానీ ఇస్తాం. ఓకేనా? ఇచ్చి దాని పొజిషన్ కనుక్కోమంటాం. ఓకేనా? సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు నేనేం జునేద్ లో ఏ ఇచ్చాను, ఏ అనే ఆల్ఫాబెట్ పొజిషన్ కావాలంటాను. జునేద్ అహ్మద్ కదా? సో జునేద్ అహ్మద్ లో ఏ అనే ఆల్ఫాబెట్ ఇచ్చాను. సో ఏ అనే ఆల్ఫాబెట్ యొక్క పొజిషన్ కావాలని అడుగుతాను, చెప్తాను. క్యార్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ ఏ స్ట్రింగ్ ఇస్తాను. సో ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఏ అనే ఆల్ఫాబెట్ యొక్క పొజిషన్ ఇస్తుంది. ఆర్ఎల్స్ జునేద్ అహ్మద్ స్పేస్ ఉంటుంది. సో నేను స్పేస్ ఇస్తాను, క్యార్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ స్పేస్ స్ట్రింగ్ ఇస్తాను. సో ఇప్పుడు నాకు స్పేస్ అనేది దాని పొజిషన్ ఇస్తుంది, ఏ పొజిషన్ లో ఉన్నది. ఓకేనా? క్యార్ ఇండెక్స్ లో ఏమంటే క్యారెక్టర్ ఇస్తాం. ప్యాటర్న్ ఇండెక్స్ లో ఏంటంటే మనం ఒక ప్యాటర్న్ ఇస్తాం. ఇప్పుడు జునేద్ అహ్మద్ కదా, లేదు చేయలేదు. ప్యాటర్న్ ఇండెక్స్ లో ఏంటంటే ఒక ప్యాటర్న్ ఇస్తాం. ఎట్లా అంటే డి స్పేస్ ఏ అని ఇస్తాను. అదొక ప్యాటర్న్. ఓకేనా? సో ఇప్పుడు ఆ ప్యాటర్న్ యొక్క స్టార్టింగ్ వాల్యూ ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉంది స్ట్రింగ్ లో అనేది వస్తుంది. ఆ కంప్లీట్ ప్యాటర్న్ ఉంది కదా, డి స్పేస్ ఏ అనేది ఉండాలి. సో అదొక ప్యాటర్న్.
అది ఎగ్జాక్ట్ అది స్ట్రీమ్స్
దాని స్టార్టింగ్, ఆ ప్యాటర్న్ యొక్క స్టార్టింగ్ పొజిషన్ ఏంటి అనేది ఇస్తుంది మీకు. అలాగా ఇక్కడ క్యారెక్టర్ ఇండెక్స్ లో ఏమంటే సింగిల్ ఆల్ఫాబెట్ యొక్క పొజిషన్ ఇస్తుంది. ప్యాటర్న్ ఇండెక్స్ లో ఏమంటే ఒక ప్యాటర్న్ ఇస్తాం ఏదైనా కూడా.
ఓకే ఓకే
ఫర్ సపోజ్ నీకు మన ఐడీస్ లో ఏముంటది, హైఫన్ అనేది ఉంటది ఎక్కడన్నా ఐడీస్ లో కానీ అడ్రసెస్ లో కానీ స్పేస్ అనేది ఉంటది. సో ఇప్పుడు మన స్పేస్ ని బేస్ చేసుకొని రాసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట ఒక ప్యాటర్న్. ఓకే, ఈ 2 words మధ్యలో స్పేస్ ఉంటది. సో అదేమన్నా ఒక ప్యాటర్న్ చేయగలిగితే ఆ ప్యాటర్న్ ఇస్తే ఆ ప్యాటర్న్ స్టార్టింగ్ పొజిషన్ అనేది ఇస్తుంది మనకి. అలాగే సో అది మీకు అదే ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది అది. ఓకే, సో మనం ఈరోజు వ్యూస్ గురించి మాట్లాడదాం. ఓకే, వ్యూస్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. వ్యూస్ తర్వాత సిటీకి వెళ్దాం. ఓకే
ఓకే
సో మనకు ఇప్పుడు టేబుల్ అనేది కూడా ఒక డేటాబేస్ సబ్జెక్ట్. ఓకే
ఓకే
సో just like table, view is also a database object, okay, which doesn't store data like table. Okay, it is just a database object which doesn't store data, but it is just a logical representation of a subset of a table. It will be just a logical representation of a particular data based on one table or more table. So that means it will not store any data. It will have just the logic. It will just store the logic. So it has to derive data from another tables or another views. It just doesn't store any data, just like table. Okay. No.
Just for visual
and logical representation.
Okay.
Yeah. So any view will have some base tables. Okay, the view has to derive its data from a table. It might be one table or multiple tables. Okay. So whenever we join, okay, so we will be using multiple tables, right?
Yeah.
So we will be based on one logic. So we will be using multiple tables there. Okay. Just like that, So that particular data set after doing all the joins, okay. So that will be shown to us, okay, whenever we select. So that result will be thrown to us, okay. So that result set, okay, can be shown by using a view. Instead of writing the whole query, we can put that particular query where whatever the logic we have prepared, okay, we can put that whole query in a view and we can query that view. We can select that view instead of selecting the whole query again, okay. So we can just write a select statement on that particular view and try to get that data.
Okay.
But here, whatever the results coming out of the joins is not stored in the view.
Okay.
Only the logic and the query is stored in the view. Okay.
Okay.
So the only one particular condition is the view must and should have a select condition. It cannot handle any other queries. Okay. It can handle only select statement. Okay, because it has to give you data. The views function is to give you data. So whatever the based on the logic you have, whatever the logic you have given, so based on that logic, it will just give you the data.
Okay.
So yeah, so mostly I can say, suppose if a table is having only, let's say a table is having some 1 lakh records, okay, and you want to see only the particular data set, okay. So let's say you want to see only the persons in particular one department, okay. So instead of writing a query every time, okay, you can create a view for that. So instead of selecting instead of selecting the data from the table and writing a filter condition on top of the table, so with the filter condition, so you can put that query in a view, okay.
Directly
you can query that view and you will get the filtered data.
Required data.
Yeah. So on top of the filter, you don't need to apply any filter again, okay. Let's say if someone has to apply some filters, like any new people, so if they want to get some data out of table, so if they don't know filter conditions, it will be difficult for them. So if you create a view for them, okay.
Yes.
Let's say you have there is another department people, okay. So who wants to view your table data, but you don't want to show them all the data in the table, okay. So that time what you can do is you can create a view on top of that table with the filter condition. You can give, so let's suppose there is an IT department, okay. So IT department
like
wants to
security
view the
also.
employees. Yeah. So you can just give access to the view instead of giving access to the table. You can just give access to the view, which indirectly derives the data from table itself.
Okay.
So that way it will be more secure. Your data will be more secured. The person who wants to access the table will not be able to see the whole data in the table. He will be able to see only a particular derived data set from the table.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the main function of views. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have some different views. Okay. We have simple view, complex view, and there are some views which can be encrypted, and there are some views which can be schema binded as well. Okay. So we will see one by one. Okay.
Okay.
So let's just create a simple view. Oh, sorry, I'm not sure. You see my screen?
Yeah.
So this is our table. Okay. Let's say we have data from different departments. Okay. But if you want to show some other person, okay, only details of the clerks available. So what you can do is, so you can just apply a filter condition on job, right? So job equal to clerk. So if you give this query and I give access to this table, he can be able to see. He'll be able to see not only the clerk's thing. If you remove if he can remove the query condition, he'll be able to see the whole data in the employee table. Okay. But instead of giving this query and giving access to this table, you can just create a view on top of this table. Create view name. Sorry. Create a view and you have to give the view name. Employee underscore. I'll create a view like this. Okay. So as a standard practice, okay. So whenever you're creating a view, so you can give VW underscore as a prefix or just V underscore your view name. Okay. So just to denote that, so whenever they come across this name, okay, so they'll get to know that this is a view.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is just a standard nomenclature in every company. So they follow different things. Some put just view and some other put just VW kind of just like that. Okay. So there should be a standard practice while creating a name for the view. Okay. So this is a view name and you have to give as, and whatever the query, whatever the data set you want to prepare, you have prepared, you have to put that query inside the view. Okay. So now, so this is our view and this is the base table for our view. Okay. This view derives data from this table. Okay. So now you see if I do select star from EMP, I am getting all the data. If I apply filter condition, the data will be filtered. Okay. Now since this query inside this view, so this view will only show this particular data coming out of this whole query. Okay. So let's create this view. So I've created a view in practice DB. Okay. If you here, I have not given any schema name or database name here. Okay. So since I have not given any schema name or I haven't specified any database name, so the view will be created in which the query editor is in. Okay. Now the query editor is in practice database. Okay.
Okay.
So in practice database, so the default schema is DBU, database owner. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this particular database and in the default schema, the view will be created. So let's go to practice, and here below the
Views.
tables, you will see something called views. So expand them, so you'll be able to
Yeah.
see our view created just like a table. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you see that it is created on a default schema, DBU. Okay.
Okay.
If you can expand that, you will see something called, you can see just like tables, you'll be able to see columns. Okay.
Mhm.
You'll be able to see indexes, all those things. Okay.
Okay.
So you can use it just like a table.
Mhm.
So if I query this table, if I query this view, select star from view underscore EMP underscore club. Now I will be able to pull only the required data. So you can give access other teams only to this particular views, not to the whole table.
Mhm.
So that if you give, what happens if we give the data access to the whole table, okay? So
Yeah.
one thing is a security problem, and the other thing is, they might mess up with the data. They might, if you give access to the table, full access, so they might try to mess up. So they might delete, they might update, or no,
Yeah.
they can corrupt the data.
Yeah.
So it is better if you can just create a view and give access to the view, okay? Because here they cannot do anything to the base table. So the base table will be safe here, okay? They cannot alter any data on the base table, okay?
Mhm. Yeah.
But if you sometime if you delete the base table, okay, this view will be useless.
Okay.
So by mistake, if you delete this base table, okay,
Mhm.
this view will be baseless. Okay, that
It
doesn't
won't
make any
work.
sense for the view, okay? It won't work.
Mhm. Okay.
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 So whatever the updates or whatever the delete things
Yeah.
you perform on these views, okay,
Yeah.
those things will be directly affected on the base table. You
Okay.
should keep that in mind. Okay. So whenever you try to update some data, okay,
Mhm.
on the
If
base
we
table,
make changes in base table, I mean EMP table,
yeah,
the result may show in view or not?
yeah, the result in coming out of the view also changes. If you change some data in base table,
Yeah.
the result for the view also changes
Okay.
because the
Okay.
view
It
derives
would.
the data from base table itself, right?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But whatever is the data in the base table, it will show that data only here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So now let's try to do a simple update here. Okay. I'm trying to change some e-name for that e-name. If you see here, I'm trying to do an update on the view, okay, not on the table, okay.
Yeah.
I'm writing an update statement on the view. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it says one row affected. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you see, so view doesn't have any data, right? It doesn't store any data.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have discussed that, right? So I've told you,
Yeah.
view doesn't store
Doesn't
any
store any
data.
data. Yeah.
But how did it update some data which is not there? How can it update a data which is not there? So whenever you update a view, it directly affects the base table.
Okay.
It directly affects the base table. So if I run this query again, if you see, it has affected the base table.
Yeah.
But
There
whenever,
yeah.
please tell me.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I thought this is you're selecting a view only. Yeah. Okay.
So now also, if I select the view here, it will show me the new data only. Why?
Okay.
Because the base table has been changed. We have so whenever we try to update the view, so
it will
the
directly
view,
affect to the base table.
indirectly it will affect the
main
data in base table.
Yeah.
Since the base table is changed, so when you
In view also
try to select the data from view, so it will show you the new data only.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why you should be careful whenever you write or trying to write the update statements.
Yeah.
Or delete statements.
Then if we give access, as we discussed it, if we give access to the view, if someone modifies or can change or update it, then the changes will be updated in the main or base table also. No?
Yes. So that's why we won't give them, we will give them only read access.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will give them only read access. We will not give them any write access. Okay. Or admin access. We will give them only read access to these views.
How would we give that only read access?
So we will discuss now that part we will not be doing, but we will discuss that. Okay.
Okay.
And what you can do is, so while giving the server access also, so to be able to view, check the views data, okay, he will have to get the access for the server also. Okay?
Okay.
So most probably, so the case would be instead of giving the read access to the view, okay. So he will be on the server, okay, on the server level itself, he will be given access to a particular database, okay, while giving access to the server. So instead of giving the access to all the databases, he will be given access to only a particular database, that to a read only access.
Okay.
So that way from top level itself, we will be able to control the permissions.
Okay.
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 So only in rare cases, we will be giving access to the particular view.
Okay.
So we will try to restrict the user from the server level itself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we give access to a particular database, he will be able to see the other views also. Okay.
Okay.
But he'll not be able to change anything because he has only read only access.
Read only access.
He will not, like, even though he can see the view, he will not be able to change anything on the views.
Okay.
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 So let's create another view. Okay. So this is a simple view. Okay.
Okay.
Create view. So I'm creating another view. Okay. So here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to write display another set of data. Okay. Select star from would be So this is a view which I'm trying to create. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see what data we were trying to get here. Okay. And I'll apply the filter condition also. So here now I did an inner join, right? So I applied a join. So I'm trying to join two tables. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything called ambiguous column error. Why is it?
Here we had given from employee, you know.
Yes. So yeah, I'm doing a select star from both the tables. What does select star mean?
Select star means it means it will show all the columns of a table.
Of how many tables I have here?
Here we have two tables. We are joining, no?
Yeah. So
Yes,
select
sir.
star means so which tables data it will display?
It will display a first table.
Okay.
Display both the tables. Result will show here we are joining, no? It will join based on department number. There is a common column called department number.
Okay.
So it will join based on department number. So it will show the result of both the tables.
It will show columns of both the tables.
Both the tables.
Why? Because we have taken star. Okay. It will show the table columns from both the tables.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Here department number.
But I haven't got any ambiguous name. Ambiguous column error, right? So I haven't got anything. So why is that? So I'm just going out of topic. Yeah.
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 Okay. Department number. Is there a column changer?
I have
column name.
Two column names. Two columns
Both
with
are same, no?
name. Yes.
Yeah.
So if two columns, I mean, two columns from both the tables are having same name, I should get ambiguous error, right?
Yeah.
So, but I didn't get that error. Why is that?
Actually, no, actually ambiguous error రావాలి.
So let's try that.
హియర్ మనం స్పెసిఫై చేయలేదు కదా సార్ ఏ టేబుల్ నుంచి అని.
ఇక్కడ కూడా నేను చేయలేదు, ఇందాక కూడా చేయలేదు కదా. I just taken star. I didn't specify from which table you have to take. Right? See, whenever you give star here, okay.
Yeah.
So even though the tables are having the columns with same name, it doesn't matter. It will display both the columns.
Okay.
Just like how it did here, right?
Yeah.
Even though this column is from EMP and this column is from department, both are having same names.
Same names.
But that doesn't matter. Why? Because we are doing a select star. Okay. But so whenever you try to select a particular column name instead of doing a select star, so whenever you try to select a particular column name, okay.
Okay.
So that time you have to specify the multi-part, the alias name or the multi-part ID.
Yeah. In which table do you want?
From which table you want to take the department number from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever you're doing a select star, so that doesn't matter if the column names are same.
Star means it will
tables.
show all the columns.
Yeah. That doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So okay, that is fine. Okay. So let's try to create this view, another view. Okay.
Okay.
So here, so you see here,
in
what
each
another
view, a function must be unique. Column name, department number in the view or function. We specify more than once. More than once.
So read this.
Yes, sir. Column name, department number in view or function. EMP department specified. Had you already created this?
No, I mean just
column name in view or function. Yeah, I think we are.
Just read this part, okay?
Yeah, column
so
name, department number in a view or function. View EMP department name is specified more than once.
So where is this view? What is this view? The view which we are trying to create now, right?
Yeah.
So this is the view we are trying to create now. Okay.
Okay.
That is specified here. Okay. What does that mean? Column number, column name, department number. Okay.
Okay.
That means the department number in the view is specified more than once.
Okay.
You getting that? So if you see the result set, so
Yeah.
we have two department numbers.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So how many? So if I create this view, okay. So how many columns I'll get? I'll get all these column names, right? Like how I've got here. So for the above view, so whatever the columns are available in the EMP table,
Okay.
I've got all the columns here, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
So in the same table, so whenever you're trying to create a table, if you give the same column name for two columns, will it consider?
No.
So the column name has to
name
be
is
unique,
already
right?
existed.
Yeah. It says column names already exist, or you cannot. Okay, it will give the same error. Okay.
Yeah.
So there cannot be a duplicate columns.
Duplicate column names. Yeah.
There cannot be duplicate column names in a single table.
Okay.
The same case applicable. The same case is applicable here. Okay. So we are trying to create a table.
You also.
Yeah, the column names cannot be duplicated.
Okay. As we have taken a star, na, so.
Yeah. It will try to create two department number columns. Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So it will try to create two columns with the same name, which is not acceptable for SQL Server.
Yeah.
Right.
It's saying more than once. It has specified more than once.
Yeah. If you see here, column names in which view must be unique. Column names must be unique.
Okay.
So it is trying to create the
department number. It is showing column name also. Yeah. Department number is
specified more than once.
Yeah.
Specified means we have given the same name more than once.
Yeah.
So that's why we are
here
getting
the query is we are joining the two tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we have to do now?
Instead of star, we can give particular column name.
So I want to get all the columns. I want all the columns now in the table.
Okay.
So what should I do? So I don't want the duplicate. I don't want the duplicate, but I want the remaining all the columns.
All the columns. Okay.
Yeah.
So one way is we have to write all the column names, or
yeah, that is correct.
We can take distinct column names.
So distinct works on data, not on column names.
Yeah.
So distinct works on the data.
Okay.
If you give distinct employee number, okay, so it will give distinct values in that particular column.
Values only, no? Okay.
That doesn't work for
column
names.
No, okay. For that,
so whatever the functions, any function, not only distinct, not only any operator, they work on values, not on column names.
Okay.
Now what we can do is, just like you said, right? We have to write all the column names. Right? Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So we have to write all these things. Okay. Comma b dot t name. Like this, we can write now. So whatever the column names we want, we can all specify here, right?
Yeah.
If you like, I didn't write all the column names, but let's suppose I have written all the column names. Okay, like this, we have to write all the column names. Okay.
Yeah.
So that way it will not give you any error because the column names are unique now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So like this also I can give. Okay. One more thing is now here I will take all the data from EMP table. Okay, all the columns from EMP table. I can do that, right? To select all the columns from EMP table, I can just write A dot star. EMP table is A, right?
Yeah.
So I can just write A dot star. That
Yeah,
means
that's right.
from
From
table,
EMP table, it will consider all the
take
columns.
all the columns. Okay.
Okay.
From department table, I'll consider only D name,
Names. D dot D name and D dot location. LOC. Okay.
right? So
Okay.
this way I can just reduce the query size. Like if you want all the columns, whenever you're trying to join, there'll be a common column, right? At
Yeah.
least from one table, you will take all the data. So that time you can just write A dot star. And from other table, you can just write the column names. Okay. The query looks simple now. Okay.
Okay.
So you can work on that other approach also, which we have written previously, writing the same column names. There's nothing wrong in that.
Okay.
So just to simplify the query size, that's it.
Yes, sir.
There is no other functions or no other performance optimization involved. Just to make the query smaller, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you see here, so I've got all the column names required. So I've got the department number also. I don't want two columns for department number. Only one column would be enough for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's create a view. So let's go on to refresh the database. So if you see, I've got two views here. Okay.
Department clerk. Remove the clerk.
So if you see here, SQL is case insensitive. Okay.
Yeah.
So here the name is in small caps, small letters, and I have taken some caps here. Okay.
Caps.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
SQL is case insensitive. Okay.
Okay.
It is not case sensitive. Okay. So if you see here, the same thing happened. So I've got all the whatever the required data. Okay. So since we are using two tables instead of one table, okay.
Yeah.
So whenever the base in the in the query, so if you have more than one table, so we call it as a complex view. Okay. So earlier we have used only one table, right? So
from the base table only we have taken a query.
From here also we are taking data from base tables only.
But
the thing is, we have used we are getting data from only one table here.
Yes, sir.
But here we are trying to get data from two tables.
Yeah.
So that we call it as a complex view. Okay.
Complex.
Even our local ingo phone techiva red phone. Just a minute.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
ఒక నిమిషం చెప్తానమ్మా. 4210-0571. ఓకేనా? వచ్చేయండి, వస్తుంది. Junaid?
Yes, sir.
So just hello. So whenever we use more than one table, okay, more than one base table, so it is a complex view. Whenever you use only one table to get data, so it is a simple.
Okay.
There is no much of a difference between them. Okay.
Okay.
So try to, I will now try to update, okay, department number for employee, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll try to update, I'll try to do a update on the complex view,
View.
okay. So earlier we tried to update a simple view, now it will try to update a complex view.
Yeah.
This it has affected, right? So what we did we do the same thing again?
Yeah. Query has successfully executed. Huh?
Yeah. It was the same data earlier also. So there's nothing to straight update before this.
Yeah. Not updated.
See here, let's try to check both the tables. You see here, it has updated only the EMP table here. So based on the the filter condition we have given,
Yes.
it has updated only in that particular EMP table. It hasn't touched the other table. So
We had updated department number, no?
Yeah, department number based on job.
Where job is on the clock. Okay.
So for what it should happen actually. So if you check the data, okay. So this is our data set, okay.
Yeah.
So what should happen based on this condition? So this is the condition we have given. What should happen?
Yeah, we had given a where condition, where
Employee number.
Employee number 7369.
Yeah, only for that employee.
Only for that employee only it will update it.
Yeah. So see here, only for that particular employee it has updated. That too only in EMP table.
EMP table. Okay.
So EMP number is available in EMP table. Right?
Yeah.
So based on that, so it will apply. Okay, it has updated the base table. Okay.
Yeah.
But so updating on the view like this, okay.
Yeah.
Is not recommended. So
okay.
So here also it has update. We have tried to update. Okay. Here
Yeah.
also we have tried to update. Both cases it is successful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But in real time, so writing an update statement on a view is not recommended.
Okay.
Or is not suggested.
Okay.
So why? Because we'll not be writing simple views all the time. We'll be writing complex views.
Okay.
Okay. So we might be joining more than 3-4 tables at a time.
Okay.
Okay. So that way, if we have the same columns, okay, same employee number columns, same employee number and department number columns in other tables also.
Okay.
So which like employee number, employee table, if we have another table also, let's say, okay. So the same table, the other table also might get updated.
Okay.
There is a risk that only not the table we require, okay. So there might be other table with the same columns. So that will also get updated,
Yeah.
which we don't want.
Okay.
Okay, even though we can write update statement, but we should not write.
Okay, it might cause
Because
an error.
it might
Or,
mess up the data.
Yeah.
Okay, it will not throw you an error all the time. Okay, but sometimes the update query will be successful.
Okay. Okay.
But it might update a different table rather
Okay,
than the
okay.
one we need.
Which we need. Okay.
Yeah. If you need employee table to be updated, it will update another table with the same columns.
Okay. Okay.
But we want only employee table to be updated. But that we cannot we cannot decide that which table should be updated when we write update query
Okay.
on view. The system will take. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the reason, since we cannot control the update statements on views. Okay.
Okay.
We cannot control the update statements, only which we cannot particularly give a table name. We can give only a view name in the update query.
Oh, okay.
Right. So if you see here, we can write only a view name here in the update statement.
Yeah.
So we cannot give the base table
exact
name.
right base table. Yeah.
So we cannot control the update statements here. Yeah. So that is not writing an update statement on a view is not recommended.
Okay.
Even though it is successful, it is not recommended.
Okay.
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 Yep. And
one more should
yeah.
Here we had updated a department number, no? Okay. That's we had mentioned in a where class. Okay.
So this is update
Okay,
statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. In department table also it might be updated. I thought.
Okay. So
అంటే ఇక్కడ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్ ఇచ్చాం కదా మనము ఆ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ అంటే ఈ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ టేబుల్లో మళ్ళీ వేరే దానికి అఫెక్ట్ అవుతుందేమో కదా
మనకి ఎంప్లాయీ నంబర్ లో ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్ లో కూడా డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్ ఉంది, డిపార్ట్మెంట్ టేబుల్ లో కూడా డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నంబర్ ఉంది. బట్ it has updated the department number column in employee table only. Okay. But we don't know how it has taken. We are not sure. We have same column in both tables. It could have taken anything.
Okay.
It could have gone wrong also. But in our case, it is correct. It is access as expected. But this doesn't happen in all cases.
Okay.
While writing an update on the view.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So that's why writing an update statement on the view is not recommended.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So there is another view, type of view which we can create, that is called view with schema binding. Okay.
Schema binding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here it is not about the actual schema. So the DBO one. Okay.
Okay.
So we are talking about the structure or the stature of the table, of the base table. Okay.
Yeah, sir, sorry. I didn't get that, sir.
So the view which we are creating will have a structure, right?
Yeah.
So whenever you're trying to change the meta, whenever already we have created a view with schema binding. Okay, let's say another user is trying to change the metadata.
Okay.
Metadata as in structure of the table, structure of the view, or to the base table or the view. Okay, that will not be allowed. So usually, you can try to alter a view. Okay, so after creating a view like this, okay.
Okay.
So we have created a view like this, right? So I can do alter view, and I can change the metadata here. Okay. So metadata is an table structure. Metadata is nothing much but the table structure.
Table definition. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here, if I do this, I can alter the table structure. If you see here, the comments here and the views. So now here you will not see the columns from department table. Why? Because earlier we will be able to see, we are able to see. Now we are not able to see. Why? Because I have changed the table structure. Okay. So we can alter the structure of the view anytime we want.
Okay.
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 Like how we did on view, we can change the table definition also, right?
Okay.
We can change the table definition also. Like we can delete some columns if we don't want, right? But so whenever you create a view with schema binding, okay, like this.
Okay.
So whenever you create a view with schema binding, okay.
Okay.
So you will not be able to change the definition or the metadata structure of the base table.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Previously, we had changed structure of the table. Actually.
No, here we didn't change the structure of the table. We changed the structure of the view.
Yeah.
We changed the structure of the view.
Yeah.
So, like
By
how we
using
can change
alter
the
command, we
structure of the view.
can change the
Structure of the view. Okay.
Yeah.
Like how we can change the structure of the view, we can able to change the structure of the table also. Any table, right? Let's suppose if I want to delete some columns in the EMP table, what I can do? So directly I can go to EMP table and delete, or using an alter command, right? I can drop some columns, right? If I'm dropping some columns, what I'm doing, I'm changing the structure of the table.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about views here, okay?
Yeah.
I'm talking about what? Tables here. Okay?
Table.
So if I drop some columns from a table, so what does that mean? I'm changing the structure of the table, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll be able to do, if I have permissions, I'll be able to change the structure of the table. Okay.
Okay.
But so whenever you create you create a view on top of a view with the schema binding on top of a table. Okay.
Okay.
So let's suppose I'm just taking one table. Okay. So here I've created a view with schema binding using EMP as a base table. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, since I've created the view with schema binding, I'll not be able to change the structure of EMP table.
Okay.
Why? Because the structure, the schema is, schema binding condition is applied here. Schema is the structure of the table here. Okay. In this views, the schema is the structure of the table.
Okay.
But like, let's suppose in a case where this view is not created. Okay. Now I will be able to change the structure of this table.
Yeah.
But because I've created a view with schema binding as base table, as EMP as a base table. Now I will not be able to change the structure of this table.
Okay.
Because that will be locked. The structure of the table will be locked, kind of thing.
Okay.
So only whenever you delete or drop this view, the schema binding, you have to drop this schema binding thing from the table. Then only you will be able to change the structure of this table.
Okay. It means we need to drop the view only.
Yes. If you want to change the structure of the table, there should not be a schema binding. Okay.
There is no alter thing in that.
Yeah.
Normally, if we created a simple view and a complex view,
you'll be able to change the structure.
Yeah.
But whenever you create a view with schema binding, you will not be able to change the structure here.
Okay.
Okay,
got it.
Clear?
Yeah.
So
by
these
writing
two
a syntax with schema binding, then only the structure will be fixed or like.
Clear?
Yeah. We cannot make alter here in schema binding.
We cannot change the structure or metadata to the table.
Okay. Yeah.
So you should use the word metadata or structure. Something. Okay.
Yeah.
You cannot alter the metadata or change the structure. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
So this schema binding and view is encryption, we will not be using much. Okay. Because whenever we want to control access to a user, so we will be doing at the server level or the database level. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So there is something other thing called the view with encryption.
Encryption.
Yes. So this is another type of view. Okay. This is the keyword you can use. So whenever you create a view like this, okay.
Yeah.
So this view will be encrypted. That means the view will be locked.
Okay.
The view will be locked. Whenever another user, okay, try to change the view, he will not be able to change the view. It will be locked for your user. Okay.
Okay.
So you see here, for this EN, you can see a small lock kind of thing here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that means this view is encrypted.
Okay.
So
I thought encrypted means it kind of a hidden thing.
Not hidden kind of thing. So it will be kind of locked.
Okay.
Okay.
With the schema binding is also same, no? We cannot.
Schema binding, you will not be able to change the structure of the base table.
Okay.
Structure of the base table. Okay. Whenever there is a schema binding, you will not be able to change the structure of base table.
Okay.
But here the view will be locked. Okay.
Okay.
So it will, you'll not be able to change the code inside the. So inside this view, we have this code, right? So if you want to change the view, okay. If you want to change the code inside the view, so it is restricted. Only the user who has created can change the query. Other users cannot change the query inside query. Okay.
Okay.
So only the user who has created can change that. Others cannot do that. So it will be locked for your username. Okay.
Okay.
So if you try, so the thing is, you should understand here. Okay, here we are trying to change the in schema binding. We cannot change the table structure of the base table itself. Okay, base table.
Okay.
We are talking about the structure of base table in schema binding. Okay. Structure means adding columns or deleting some columns or like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the table definition will change. So in schema binding, we cannot change the table definition. Okay. Here in encryption, I am talking about the inside query.
Okay.
This is the query, right? I'm not talking about table. I'm talking about this query. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to alter this query, okay. So earlier it was just select star from EMP. Okay. Now I am applying some filter conditions. Okay.
Okay.
So what does that mean? I'm changing the query, right?
Yeah.
I'm changing the query. So changing the query is not allowed in a view with encryption.
Okay.
The changing of the query is not allowed. In a view
Whatever
with
that
encryption.
user had given,
Whatever the query
fixed.
that user had created, okay, while creating the view, so only that we can use. But changing the inside query, okay,
Yeah.
is not allowed in the view with encryption.
Okay.
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 Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So this is all about views. Okay.
Okay.
So you try to practice things, you try to catch up things as soon as possible. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because you might forget things, some points. Okay.
Yes.
Try to catch up as soon as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Today I will try to practice joins and functions. Both I need to cover.
Sure. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye.